Good morning, happy Friday everyone, and more importantly, happy Easter long weekend. So today's pure chaos is going to be resurrection versus repetition. Obviously, Easter is a big one, but have you ever noticed that like every holiday comes with a message, right? Christmas is hope, New Year's is change, but Easter, that's a big one. Easter is all about resurrection. Coming back to life, second chances, clean slate. And then there's people like me where, starting fresh just means same story, different day. I used to always tell myself things like, this is the last weekend, that I'm gonna drink. I'm done after this. Monday I reset. Monday it's a fresh, clean slate. But I had more last drinks than actual drinks. Easter happens once a year, but my final night, well, that happened, 3-4 times a week, sometimes more. If you're on a bender, that could go on for days. I think my longest bender was almost 2 weeks. So Easter is supposed to be this, big, powerful moment, one death, one resurrection, and everything changes after that. But addiction doesn't work like that. It's not one ending, it's 1,000 tiny endings that don't go anywhere. You wake up, you feel like garbage, you swear you're not going to drink again, and by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock that day, you're starting to negotiate with yourself. One more. Used to wake up feeling like complete garbage, like I crawled out of the grave, just dry mouth, pounding headache, raging anxiety. That mix of shame and justifying, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I rose again, just not in a way that mattered. And at that point, you don't even really think about it, Friday rolls around and, something just clicks. No conversation, no decision about it, just autopilot. It's time to drink. And that is not resurrection. That, my friends, is repetition. And repetition is sneaky. I've got this. I can stop anytime. I just choose not to. Right? That's like saying that you're choosing to hit the same wall over and over just because you love the sound it makes. So Easter talks about, the stone being rolled away. Freedom. A way out. Most of the time, I wasn't even looking for a way out. I was just trying to make the cage more comfortable. Better drinks, better excuses, same result. Maybe resurrection isn't loud. Maybe it's not some big moment. Maybe it's quiet, uncomfortable. One small break in the pattern. One night, you just don't go. You don't have that first drink. One moment, you don't cave. Just one decision that doesn't look like the other hundreds. No big announcement. No, this is the day that everything's gonna change. Just something different. Maybe because the opposite of addiction isn't perfection, it's interruption. Easter says you get a second life. Addiction says you get the same life again and again and again. Maybe resurrection isn't about coming back from the dead. Maybe it's just not repeating the same thing one more time.